Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a quick video talking about my new knife. So I just got this in. This is the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. So you've probably already seen my unboxing, first impressions, disassembly of the one I borrowed from Jake over at Bearded Gear. After having that knife for about 30 seconds, I immediately knew I needed one, and thus the hunt began, which with me means I am doing anything and everything I can to hunt one down. And this is what came of that. So real quick, since I'm talking about Jake, I want to give him a big shout out. And this is something I feel like we should do more in the community, is just shout people out, man. Just have some fun with it. You don't have to worry about your channel so much. Just, let other people grow, right? Anyway, I got this cool Hank here from Renegade EDC. I did an unboxing of it when I unboxed the Wee Thug, and I kind of just wanted to show it off under the camera here. And I figured this is a good opportunity since I was talking about Jake. This is a excellently made Hank. I have a good amount of Hanks. A lot of them are from Mad Pal, Hanks that Rock. I've had some Shadowborn Hanks, and this is the best made one I've had. And that's not saying anything against those guys. But this thing is just exceptionally well made. I mean, the stitching is absolutely stunning. It has this unbelievable leather tag. And the microfiber on the back here is just to die for. Now, your trade-off is it does feel a little bit thicker than other Hanks. Like this here is my sweet-ass Mad Pal Hanks Stormtrooper Hank. And also has wonderful microfiber on the back and great stitching. She does fantastic work over there. Check out Mad Pal Hanks. Clothwork, sorry. This is a little bit thinner. So it folds up into a smaller sort of pocket space, right? Here's one from Hanks at Rock. You'll notice I really like these little ones. And this one is no exception, thank God. But this one's even thinner by Hanks at Rock. He uses like an eyeglass cleaner. I don't think he makes Hanks anymore. He said something about being on hiatus or something. But this is much thinner than even the one I showed you before from Mad Pal. This one, on the other hand, is a little bit thicker. So that's your trade-off. But it's not going to be that thick. And for me, it's not an issue. Especially because it just feels like such a sweet Hank. It feels like, have you ever had like an Under Armour hoodie? It feels like that material on the front, and then it feels like beautiful microfiber on the back. And of course you get that tag that has the Renegade EDC or Renegade Provisions Co. logo on it. That is absolutely sexy. And then of course this one has the Beard Mountain logo on it from Jake. Really cool. Niche Designs designed that. Nick over there designed that. And then you have this topographic around it. I think these are still available on renegadeprovisionsco.com. I think he made a pretty large batch of these, and there's still some available. So I always fold it so that the patch is showing, and then I will pop it into my back pocket. So I just wanted to show that off. And then I also have here, speaking of Jake, I did a couple sample shirts of this design, and Jake, I reached out to my buddies, Kyle, Jake, Chris, Bearded Gear, DTOM Knives and Gear, and Grady's Gear, and asked if they wanted one. And of course, Jake was like, hell yeah, I want one, because we support each other like brothers. Whenever a new shirt design pops up, we buy it. And here it is. So I actually got samples made before this. Sticker Mule will let you do one shirt for $19. So I was like, fuck it. And I got a few made just to see what they'd be like. And I had my guinea pig friends, right? This is what first came out of it. You may have seen this on my, sorry for the dog hair. You may have seen this on my Instagram, but look how big that is. And I didn't realize when I did it that because they don't proof it on a person. They proof it on a flat t-shirt. So this was stretched out and it looked fine, right? But then when I put it on, it goes into your armpits. Like, so you're not going to see the design. So I had them shrink it down 30%. And this is what came out of it. I think this will be perfect. So I'm going to send this off to Jake and let's see what he thinks. But I'm going to get a website built like I did last time, and we'll do the orders for these guys again, like we did with the D-Tent Diva shirts. So if you're interested in this Got D-Tent shirt, let me know. I also have coasters coming, which is cool. So, yeah, there's that. Also going to Jake. Let me get this back in the bag. Then we can look at my Rosie. All right. So here she is, guys. Now, what did this cost me? Well, you don't really want to know. I had a one-off Gavco knives, I guess. Mike Gavick designed knife, which was, again, a one-off design. So it's not like a model that I can tell you, right? You can check my Instagram. I think I did an unboxing of it on YouTube as well. So I traded that and $200 for this guy right here. Now, these guys go for $500 stock if you get in on the drop. And then you can add stuff. So obviously this guy got the golf putter milling, got the Stonewash Z-finit blade, which by the way has a beautiful edge on it. And then he got this cool like teal or green, I don't know what it is, emerald greenish ano on all the hardware. And then it has this beautiful Damascus clip that just sings. I mean, look at it when the light dances off of it. It's just gorgeous. I'm not normally into this stuff, but I've never seen it in cool colors like this. I've only ever seen it in the standard like bluish black colored Damascus. That doesn't really do it for me, but overall with this green pop and that Damascus clip, this thing is absolutely stunning to me. So I don't know how much this would have been with that on there. Maybe, you know, $650 or something. I don't know. That could be a rough estimate there. And then it had skiff bearings in it, which of course I've already swapped out for Gillian's, and they have done an absolutely great job. Very smooth. The D10 on this knife is fan-freaking-tastic. I've handled two of these now. The first one was Jake's, and that detent was pretty good as well. I'd say this one's just a touch stronger, which is obviously what I prefer. If you flick it right-handed, yes, you can fail it. You know, you can do that kind of stuff. But if you just flick it, it flies out. It'll bounce off your nail, smooth shakedown, and she closes. She's dead nuts on the centering, of course. Beautiful knife to take apart and put back together. I Loctited the pivot screw when I put it back together, and these two guys in there, so we're good to go. Should be good to go for the foreseeable future. I will say on Jake's knife, I could spin this pivot. I can't do that on this one. I don't know what's different about that. The ergonomics on this knife are just fantastic. And I will be doing a full review, so I don't want to ruin all that with this, but I really wanted to show it off because I'm excited about it, you know. Just a cool knife. It comes with the box. I guess I should pull that out and show you guys. Sorry. Comes with this awesome Oz Machine Company box, which has a little bit of sticky on there. I don't know what that is. Little jazz. Take this out, and then you get your COA. So this right here is Roosevelt number 158. It was made on April 26, 2021. 61 HRC Z-finit Stonewash blade with golf putter milling and black Damascus clip. And there's your maker, David, I don't know, is it Osborne maybe? Really cool. Didn't even look at this side. Oz Machine Company, certificate of authenticity. There's your info if you want to hit him up. I have chatted with him on Instagram a bit the last couple of days since I had Jake's and now this knife. And he responds, he gets back to me. We talked about bearings and stuff like that. I told him about the Gillians and how it seems that they seem to ride a little bit better than the Delrins that he uses. Because, and this is just going to be a me talking video apparently, so if you're not into that, apologize, but I got plenty of other videos. I was talking to him, because somebody left a comment on my disassembly video saying you should run the bearings dry, the Delrins, because that's what he does, meaning Oz, because it's a nylitron cage, plastic cage essentially with ceramic bearings. There's no need for oil. And that is true. That's something Vero is really into. He likes those nylon cages and then not using oil. So I get that. And I message Oz because, or Dave, fuck, I'm sorry, no, I know I don't know. Is his name David? I think it is. Jesus. I messaged Oz and I said, Oz Machine Company, and I said, hey, do you put any oil in with your Delrins? And he said, yeah, I use a drop of nano oil. He said, I don't run them dry. And then he said he hadn't heard of Gillian's. He was going to look into it. And I said, yeah, I've put them now in 2 knives, Jake's and my knife, and I've tried Delrins in both, and I've had smoother experience, better action with the Gillian's. And I'll say part of it is with the Delrins, like from here to close, when I'm shaking it like this, there's a little bit of a screeching sound, and you'll hear here there's nothing. So I don't know what that's all about, but I had not tried them without oil, and I was thinking I might do it. So I messaged him, and he did say he does not run them dry. So I may not try that. I mean, maybe next time I disassemble it, but the action's so good that I'm just not really worried about it. It's not like a guillotine or anything, but it's extremely smooth. The deployment is absolutely fantastic. I will say left-handed, and again, I'll go over this in the review, but left-handed, it's not perfect, guys. You know, you either need to be on the clip, and it'll fly out like that. I mean, you can see it really pops, right? You could be right on the lock bar, but you got to be like right over the clip. And, you know, if you climb up much further than that, you're locking it up, right? And the farther you go up, the more you're going to really pop it because you're putting a little pressure on those detent balls. There's actually 2 of them in there. Maybe you can see that. I mean, I've done the disassembly, but there you go. You can see the 2 holes for the detent balls. But I have found most times I take it out of pocket, flick it, it goes, right? Especially if I'm not under a camera or something. And then right-handed obviously flicks like a dream. And left-handed with the thumb flick, I find is pretty satisfying. You can't pussy it because you'll do that, but if you flick it, it flies. So I've really enjoyed it. I can't do the front flip like Kyle. I don't know how the hell he does that. He must have like thumbs of steel somehow, and he grabs. I don't know, or maybe with that dark acid wash, it has more grip to it. That could be possible as well. But yeah, that's just some information on it. This was, I think he was the second owner, the guy I traded, but it doesn't seem to have been used much, if at all. And it has a fantastic edge on it, like I noted. I do plan on using this for whatever I need to. I mean, it'll be in my pocket, and if it comes out, it comes out. Carrying it in my back left pocket, I will say the clip is absolutely fantastic. Goes in pocket, so smooth, comes out so smooth, but it stays in pocket. It is the 1 screw mounted clip from the inside, so there is that little bit of wiggle if you really give it, you know, some gas there. I did tighten that a little bit when I took it apart, so it's pretty much not moving at all, but I wanted to point that out. I love how all the screws have that green on them. Even the freaking, you know, insert screw. Look at that. That's from the other side. That's just attention to detail, and it's something you wouldn't see on a lot of knives. You would see that screw be a different color, you know, but he takes that extra step, and I think that's awesome. So obviously I'm excited, guys, and I apologize. Does it have the number on there? What does it say? Sorry. Yeah, it does. It says 0158. Here, you want to take a close-up look at this bad boy? Let's do it. So here's that golf putter milling. Just absolutely stunning. I will say I've seen a few other now, a few other of the finishes, and this is just absolutely the most sexy there is. Look at that green on there. And there you go. There's that 0158. Here's this gorgeous stonewash blade. Just look at that sparkling. Ooh. Sorry about all the sexual innuendos. Look at that edge shine. And then just wait for that clip to show up. Oh my God. Look at that clip, guys. This thing is absolutely stunning. So if you can't tell, I am very happy with this. Yes, I understand that I overpaid. That is 100% true. And I don't care. I honestly don't care. These are going to keep going down in price. I'm going to be losing on this in the end. But I have one. And I love it. So that is the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. My Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. And I'm excited about it, guys. I hope that anybody out there who wants one of these, I hope you get one. And if you're like me and you don't want to be patient, or you don't want to, wait, or those are the same things, you idiot. You have something you could throw in a trade that somebody else might want that you're not going to use. Like that Gavco is awesome, but I have the Nurse, and I preferred the Nurse way more. Obviously, I had just paid for that Gavco, so, I essentially just paid for this, but, to each their own. You do what you want to do, what feels right to you. This felt right to me, and man, am I happy about it. So I will be following up with a full review at some point of the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. I may try to carry this one for a while and really, use it and get to know this knife inside and out before I do that. But we'll see. You know me, guys. I could change my mind and sell this tomorrow. So I absolutely love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.